Hi YouTube, welcome to my Rin guide for Chaos Zero Nightmare, and this is what you'll get from this video. If it's what you are looking for and you like what you see, you will learn everything in this video. We'll start with the basic, how to be in the Dark Mist stance, which is very confusing at first when I first started because of a lot of translation errors, and I'm gonna help you clear it up everything. And then card upgrade, which one you should upgrade to, and if it doesn't appear in the run in some situation, you have to reset the run because it's no use. And then the combos that you will do, this one I will explain in a video example that I already recorded, and I will put in the end of the video. And lastly, the goal, our ultimate goal, is to spam her highest DPS cards over and over again, and you can do as high as 2000 damage in one turn from Rin alone, and that is very significant at level 50 with only just a few days of launching. And compared to other DPS units that I use like Haru, I think Rin is the strongest one by far if you have the right units to go with it, and we'll touch on that everything in this video. So let's begin. So first, let's take a look at the translation error first. Dark Mist stance and Dark Cloud stance and Dark Mist blade art, they mean the same thing. Okay, when you see these, you just think it's a Dark Mist stance. That's it. And the idea of obtaining it is to get additional effect, and mostly it is about getting more damage. For example, Dark Mist blade art, and then it's gonna give you 30% damage according to the number of cards, or 50% damage here, or one additional damage count, and so on. Okay, so the key to play her is to be in the Dark Mist stance at all time. Okay, and this is the first set of cards that give you Dark Mist stance. Okay, and this is the second set of cards that are the main DPS, and this is a utility, and we'll go over them one by one. So these are the basic cards that you will get. Don't remove them when you go to a chaos dungeon, because it's the easiest way to get to the stance. If you remove both of them, then you have to rely on these two cards only, and it's not enough. And the way that you have to understand this one thing, very important. The way that she lose her Dark Mist stance is when somebody else in the team uses an attack card. Okay, so as soon as somebody else does that, you're gonna lose the stance. So in the beginning of the turn, if you have the stance and you have some Rin attack cards, you have to use Rin first. So that's why I prioritize this one. Every time when you take a turn, after you use this card, every time when you take a turn, you get in the Dark Mist stance. So it's very flexible. If you have this card, Rin can fit in more comps, but this one is actually stronger from my current setup, but I'm not using it yet, and I'll have to find a way to get this card. This one gives you more damage if you're already in the stance, and in a solo DPS comp like Rin solo DPS comp, this one is preferred. Okay, and the next one is this one. This one, some people use it as a main DPS card, but it's not that strong. It's more of a buff card and some DPS, and then give you into a stance. Okay, this one gonna give you the most damage of your next cards, next main DPS card. So if you can get this one, is ideal, but now I'm using this one. I tested both, and I found this to be higher damage, so I will have to rerun to make a new save data with this one. But luckily, actually, my bad. Actually, right now I'm using this one. Got very lucky. Divine upgrade that give me extra AP and morale. So if you don't have this one, don't feel bad. These two are still good. This one is okay. If you cannot get these two, this one you go for it. Okay, and the main DPS cards, and the two of them, this one is an ultimate which doesn't have an upgrade, so you're gonna use it at ease, and it's a lot more conditional, because you have to have other cards in hand that are skill cards to get more multiply. So it's not as reliable as this one. Even if when I have max at 5, this one still does more damage. But I'm not sure about the very end game. If this one gonna do more damage, I'm not sure. But currently, this one is by far the most reliable and very strong damage. Currently, I'm using this one, but I tried this one too, and it's actually has more damage. So I'm gonna have to try to get this one too. And then this one is a must-have. During a run, when you're trying to get a rin safe data, if this one get upgraded and it doesn't show exactly this card, it's a reset, run again. And this one you have to remove. It's useless and gonna make your deck a lot more. You're gonna have to waste one spot in your deck, which is not good. It's gonna be difficult to get the right hand that you really want. So when you go to a shop, remove it. And okay, so final set, it should look something like this. Okay, 2 of the basic card, 1 of the drawing slash, and then this one, these 4 gonna give you in the dark mist stance. You should have very important, you should have 2 copies of this one of these, and this should upgrade it too. Okay, and this one, as we touched on earlier, you cannot miss it. Okay, right now everything may not click yet, but hang in there. By the end of the video, you're gonna see an example run, and everything is gonna clear up. Okay, but right now I just want you to have a reference where you can look back to when you do a run, and then okay, this one I have to get, or something like that, right? And next we're gonna take a look at save data. This is my current save data, which is I got from Chaos difficulty 4 trauma mode. Okay, which is enough. And it's very important that you have to run trauma mode. Why is that? Because trauma mode gives you higher chance to trigger epiphany effect. Okay, and when you get epiphany, the 2 things is gonna happen. One is that you're gonna get a new card that is not on the deck yet, but is unique to the character, one of the 3 character. And then the other thing that you can get is randomly is to upgrade the current unique card that you have, or basic card, the last one, and then you're gonna get different effects. So the idea is to trigger epiphany as often as possible to get all the cards upgraded, right? So that's why you have to play trauma mode. If you don't, by the end of the run, you're probably gonna get like 1, 2, or 3 max upgraded, which is a waste of time. Okay, and to enable it, you can just go to the run, and then you click on this switch, and it's gonna turn purple like this, and that is when you're in a trauma mode. If it's a little bit difficult for you, don't forget to click on this icon here and eat a meal, and it's gonna give you additional buff like more HP or more attack or defense, whatever you need. Okay, and the next thing we're gonna talk about is the potential priority, and the most important one is this one, which is gonna give your basic card. When you use your basic card, you're gonna get in a dark mist stance, which is this one, obtain dark mist stance. If you don't have this activated, this part will not show up. It's gonna be only damage here. Okay, that's why Rin is gonna need a little bit of time to get strong, but this is like nothing. It's probably, I think it's about level 30, right? Level 30, and anything before level 30 is just piece of cake that you can just cut through. Doesn't matter what character you use, so it doesn't really matter. So once you get this upgraded, and after that, priority. This is the second priority that you have to gain. If you have extra, feel free to, you know, add some more here. And then this one is very important. It's a crit chance, and it's gonna make your character a lot stronger. However, this one alone doesn't do much, because it's only, if you upgrade to 2.5, it's only 6 critical chance extra. So that's why we're gonna take a look at the equipment. Equipment in this game is called memory fragments, and it's I kind of don't like it at all, because it's hard to relate to and explain. So basically it is an equipment, and it's called differently. That's it. And you have to go to the ideal one, and then make sure the main stats of the ideal give critical hit chance. Okay, because if you upgrade to 5, it's gonna give you about 26. I think it's 26. It could be wrong, but it's between 25 to 28 or something. Yeah, it's gonna be a significant boost. So you have to have this as a crit main stat, and then upgrade it to max. Okay, and combined with this, it's gonna be pretty significant. And the rest is gonna be void or attack damage on this piece, and attack percent damage on this one. And the top 3 you cannot change the main stats, so use whatever it comes, and make sure the subsets have some of these. It doesn't have to be all of them. I don't have it either, you know, just 1 or 2 or 3 if you're lucky. And let's talk about this equipment set. Which one should you use? So I think these 2 are the best. This is 2 pieces set. If you have 2 of these pieces in your equipment, you're gonna get 12% more attack, which is nice. And then this one, 4 pieces effect. If you have 4 pieces in your equipment, and you will get this effect. Okay, so currently I'm not using this one, because I didn't know that the dark set effect cannot be activated by another character, so I'm kind of lost on that. But if I can farm more, I'm gonna switch it to this and this. Okay, so we are done with that. Let's move on to the composition. The other 2 characters that you want to put with her. Mika is free, so it's no brainer. You have to put her with Rin. And then this one is actually what most people are gonna have a problem with, because she is 5-star and it's not free, and it's very RNG. She doesn't have a banner, so let's say most people don't have her if they have Rin. So we're gonna see what you can do with it, and let me explain why Mika is very important first. As you can see, this one Rin ultimate is multiplied by the number of skill cards you have on hand, right? And this one is a skill cards, as you can see here. It's Mika cards, and it has retain. This is the most important one. Retains means it's not gonna go to graveyard if you don't use it. So you can keep holding it in your hand for as long as you need to keep this one as max value, right? That's why I have 3 copies of this. As you can see here, this is my current card for Mika. I have 3 of these, and it's difficult. It's very difficult to replace Mika. I tried it with Ray, but it's not as good. One of the reasons being she's a strong healer, and also the retain card, she gives extra AP. If I want to do double combo with Rin, you know, the 2 main DPS card, then draw another 2, and then I'm gonna miss by 1 AP, so I can use this card and do another 2 crazy attack, right? So this is very important. It's very hard to replace. And then this one is also retained, so I hold 4 in hand at a lot of points in the run. And this one, realistically, I would actually replace it with this if I could, so it's gonna be 4 of these, but it's super difficult to get 4 of these. I'm not even sure if it's allowed. I haven't done it before. So yeah, so this one is fine. Okay, and don't forget to remove Mika basic attack. You don't want any basic attack cards in this composition, okay, except for Rin. So remove it. Sorry. So next one, let's talk about Veronica and see why she's very strong for this comp, and what you can do if you want to replace her. So let me list the things that Veronica do. I should have done it earlier, but I'm sorry. She doesn't need basic attack. Okay, this is first thing. She doesn't need basic attack, and Veronica, she can draw 2 cards. Okay, and she has AoE. Right, that is very important, because Rin is a super strong single DPS unit, but she doesn't have AoE at all. Okay, so Veronica covered that, and add to that, her AoE doesn't trigger card attack effect. Okay, so that means she's not gonna switch Rin into normal stance, losing the dark mist stance. So that is why she is the perfect fit here, in my opinion. If you can have other character that will, you know, if I have to rank something, I have to, this one is first. Okay, if you have to replace somebody, have this. It doesn't have to be draw 2 cards. It can be draw 2, cost 1 action point, or draw 1, cost 0 action point. Okay, anything from here. Alright, and I think there are cards that draw 1, cost 0 from the neutral cards that you can buy from the shop in Chaos, but we're not gonna touch on that. It's out of scope. Okay, but that's what you have to think about when you trying to find somebody to replace Veronica. And let's move on to Veronica cards. This one is the card. If you have in case you have Veronica, and this is what you have to look for. Okay, this is what I'm using right now currently, and this is the one must have. If you don't have upgrade to this specific one, reset the run. Okay, you cannot replace it. This is an AoE. You use this card once, and every time, every turn, she's gonna create some sort of rocket card, and by the end of the turn, when you finish the turn, she's gonna fire it to all of the enemies in AoE, and it doesn't count as attack card effect, which is the most important. Even if you get the divine one, don't take it. Take this one if you're gonna build Veronica for Rin. Okay, take this one always. And then these 2 cards is a must because they draw 2. If you can get this one divine version, it's gonna be broken, because it's gonna give you 1 AP, which is crazy. You draw for free for 2. Okay, and this one also upgraded the rocket. All right, and if possible, remove this one. Okay, and her shield too. And this one is amazing. If you can find it in a shop during the run, buy it. It's Outbreak of War, means it's gonna appear on your hand, in your first hand when you start a battle. And every time when you start a battle, if there is like 3 layers of battles, right? 3 layers of battle. The first layer is gonna be always, most of the time, it's gonna be like a lot of small mobs, like 3 or 4 mobs that are not very strong. These 2 combined will clear it up, and you will finish the first one very quickly. Alright, so this is the ideal one. Not what I have, but what I would like to have. Okay, 2 of these, 1 of these. So I'm gonna have 3 cards that draw 2 each. And then this one AoE, AoE, and these 2 are upgraded. Use it once and it's disappear. Okay, so by the end of first turn, this one is gone, and soon you're gonna get rid of these 2. So you're gonna leave with, and this one also 1 turn only. You're gonna leave with 1, 2, 3. Only these 3, the rest of the run, which is super strong for Rin. Every time this come up, you're gonna draw Rin's card, right? Over and over. You're gonna do the ultimate over and over. You're gonna do annihilation over and over. Okay, and you will see in the end of this video very soon how that happens. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to make it super long. I think I have touched on everything that is important, and I hope that will help you understand Rin better. And I see a lot of people say that she is weak, or thing like that. It's actually not. I compare her DPS with another single DPS unit. Nobody can match her if you can make this deck happen. So she is very strong, but then very difficult to build. Let's put it that way. If you can build her the way in the example that I'm going to show you, I think go for it. It's crazy. So without further ado, let's take a look at the video. Alright, it's time to see an example so you can see how it works in action, how everything fits together, and all the units and everything. Let's begin. So, alright, this is an Outbreak of War that will start in the beginning of the turn, always. This one also Outbreak of War, and the idea that you have to aim for is to use all the upgrade cards, use them up as soon as possible, because they will not appear again. It's a one-time and done thing. Also the exhaust cards as well, the same thing. So once you delete all the upgrade cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's gonna be our Rin's card, and that is gonna be a very, very strong DPS. So we'll do that. And this one is retained, as we touched on before. We're not gonna use it because it's gonna increase the ultimate of Rin damage. And right now we doesn't have the stance yet, so it's safe to use Veronica attack card. So let's see, hopefully we can get into the stance. Okay, so we have the stance here. Again, 1 AP too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it right away. Get in the stance. As you can see in the icon here, is orange. And right now we have two options to use the draw 2, and this one is always the stronger one because it's buffed the damage of this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it. This is unlucky, and then this one I'm gonna use it because it's cost 0, and then we get rid of that, and now we have 4, so we can draw 2 more and we can still do some damage. Nice. Let's see how much. With upgraded, as you can see, it's 633. That's crazy. So let's go ahead and do it. And then 2 more. And these are all retained cards. As you can see, we keep them, and they are skill cards. So it's gonna boost the ultimate when we get it. Alright, we're gonna draw 2 the highest DPS card here. But first, we're gonna use this because our hand is full, right? We don't have. If we use this right now, we're gonna get only 1 card because it's gonna replace the new this card with the new card, and then we don't have the slot for the other card. So we're gonna use this one first, and then draw 2, and then we can. This guy is dead. I should have hold it a little bit first so you can see the multiply, but we'll do it next one. Alright, we'll keep these. Oh my god. So these two is gonna be doing a lot of damage. Oh, 800. Both of them combined how much? I didn't track it. Probably like 1500. Alright, so now we keep 4 skill cards, okay? And let's see what happens. Even if you keep a lot of skill cards, it's no problem. As you can see, it's all Rin cards right now. right? It's all Rin. Shouldn't click that. It's gonna be here, right? If it's not Rin card, you draw, right? And you get Rin's cards, right? So what we're gonna do here, we can draw another 2. Oh, so we're gonna do this first. Then we get the 2 DPS cards and do again. You see 4 stacks, right? So hit 4 times. And then at this point, Veronica is gonna finish it up, right? Oh no, high defense here. Alright, what I'm gonna do here, he's gonna die, right? If you use it right now, you're not gonna have a chance to use this card, and this card is an upgrade cards that you have to get rid of. So use this one first. And one thing that I want to show you is that if you use this one, right, it's considered an attack card. This one is gonna disappear. Okay, if you haven't used this one yet, don't do it, but we did it already, so it's safe because the next turn we're gonna get in the dark mist stance right away. So by the end of turn, it's safe to use somebody else's card. Okay, but I'm gonna not gonna use it because I want 50% damage. Oh, it's for 1 turn. My bad there. So we can use it right here. Next time we get it back anyways. Okay, now it's 5 multiplied by 5. So we can, as you can see, this is the highest combo right here. Use the 2 most highest DPS here, draw and use them again, and we have 4 because of the what's it called, wave stacks, right? How much? Probably about 700 or something. And this one 900. 2 hits, right? Combined 900. And we do the same thing over again. And this is the last mob too, like very strong. Okay, that was only 1 turn. And what is it combined? 1100 and 1600. About 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, hold on. 2, 4, 5. 2500 HP, we just did right there. Damage. That's crazy though. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Even though we don't get the draw cards, what is it? This one in hand. This one. We can still. There's only 5 left. So if we do this first, and you're gonna draw or not depends on what you have left, right? So if you draw 2, there's a chance you do more damage here, and you have 2. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hit with this and pass. So the next turn you can draw, and it has 0, so it's gonna draw from here, and you have a chance to repeat. So what we're gonna do right now, let's do this one first. For more AP, draw 2 cards, and let's see what we get. We can use this 2 instead. We didn't get the highest DPS, but it's still a lot. It's still kill it because it's a lot of damage. Alright, so that it looks a little bit slow because I have to explain everything, but I hope you guys get the idea of how much damage Rin can do in 1 turn. As you can see, 1 unit monster with 2500 HP and shield combined can be taken down in a turn. That is nuts. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully see you again next time. Thank you.